How's it going, everyone? Mask here, back with some Black Desert Mobile. Now today we're looking at something that I thought was a mystical unicorn. I refuse to believe it was in the game because it's just so unbelievably busted, but the absolute god tier Alch stones have started to surface, and I've finally seen one with my own eyes so I can actually believe it. They're actually just that crazy that I seriously could not believe they were in the game. I just figured they were coming at a later patch. No way could we possibly have them yet, but they are here. I have here to show you a restorative, enhanced alchemy stone. There is three different kinds of these. They are double stat, AP and DP. They can have max HP, black spirit damage, or crit damage, and the absolute crazy mythical gear enhancement level +3 at max level. Now, I'm going to break down just how good this stone is and really talk through the potential. We're going to whip out one of our old slides we used for the Alch stones previously to really kind of just show you how insane this stone is. And one last thing before I forget, huge shout out to Janelle. Thank you so much for helping me out with this video. I had to bug you multiple times to link your god tier stone because the link kept expiring on me. Thanks for your patience. You're awesome. Here is our hierarchy, our previous hierarchy of Alch stones from a CP perspective. And we talked through why everything was valued this way. We have the critical stone of ultimate power. It was the AP DP stone. At +30, it gives us 106 CP, both stats being at 53, and crit damage. Now we'll go over our evaluation of how crit damage works and why it pumps the stats up so high, and why the single-handedly, no matter what, the stones with the crit damage stat give you the most CP. And that is because of what I like to call theoretical lightstone CP. To go back, the highest AP roll, the highest CP related roll you can get on an orange lightstone is 9. And what the crit damage stone does is make you not need crit damage on your lightstones. And lightstones are the most efficient place, and the only place you should really, in a perfect min-max world, be getting your crit damage. All of this is just me diving deep headfirst into min-max statting on absolutely everything. Now, I don't have a perfect best in slot crit damage, a picture of a perfect best in slot crit damage lightstone to show you right off the bat, but I've definitely seen them. So 9.1% crit damage on a lightstone is the absolute perfect best in slot roll right now on an orange lightstone, which makes lightstones a very, very unique quality. You have the crit damage in percentage outscales your CP in a 1-to-1. 9.1 is higher than 9. So that's why crit damage is absolutely best found on lightstones. Now, you need 50% crit damage in order to max out your crit damage, something you absolutely should be trying to do. You get 9.1% crit damage per lightstone slot. You times that by 5 and you have 45.5% crit damage. Now, that's not quite maxed. We need 50 to max. So there's a lot of different places where you can get 5% crit damage that isn't on your lightstones. And it might seem, oh, well, I could get 5 there and that's going to be better for min-maxing because I'm not overflowing my crit damage. Well, you're still wrong, because every one of these places, enchanting your chest plate, enchanting your accessories, these are the places you can pull that last bit of crit damage from. But the ratios on every single one of these is simply horrible, and you don't want to do it. And this is exactly why. Let me show you. We're going to pop into the bag, open up our chest plate. Yes, we could go in here. We can go to enchant gear, and the max enchantment is 5% crit damage. Boom, perfect. Theoretically, we could max it out with just this, but you're giving up a slot that can get you up to 12 CP, and that is crazy. Whereas that entire lightstone slot has a theoretical max of 9 CP no matter what. Same thing on all of your accessories. We're going here. Crit damage, 5.4%, but it could have 13 attack. So no matter what, with having all of this in mind, you want all of your crit damage to come from your lightstones. It's going to be 9.1% times 6, giving you a total of like 54.6% crit damage from those lightstones. And what this 4.6% is here is room for improvement. It means you don't need to get the absolute perfect god tier rolls to make this work. This is massive wiggle room. This wiggle room basically means you can pull this off with 6 mediocre tier oranges. In fact, you can roll 6 crit damage slots on yellow lightstones and pull this off. Yellow lightstones can get you enough crit damage to, in 6 of your 8 slots, there's 2 slots per yellow, 4 total. In 6 of your 8 yellow lightstone slots, you can cap your crit damage. Now, the argument for all of this now is crit damage takes up 6 slots on your lightstones. Well, that's 6 times 9 equal 54 CP, no matter what. Lightstones are worth, the crit damage takes up 54 CP worth of your lightstone, your potential combat power that you can't get anywhere else, just from your lightstones. So that's when we bring us back here, and that's why the critical stone of steel and the critical stone of power are worth more CP than these ultimate stones. This is 106. This is 106. These ones are base 75 with a bonus of 54 CP. So you have your base 75 plus your 54, giving you a huge total of 129 CP. That makes them absolutely the rank 2 the rank 2 Alch stone previous to figuring out about the gods. Now, let's talk about these god tier stones. There's so much to dive into when we're really really taking a look at and figuring out just how crazy they really are. So in order to do that, we really got to break it down and dive into our gear and know how much CP we get per level on each piece of gear. Okay, the absolute insane thing here to actually put a value on, and this is the one that's going to be a massive eye-opener for a lot of people, is this gear enhancement level +3. How crazy can it be? We can break down the crit damage stat on these stones and assign it a theoretical value of 54 CP, which is already massive. But gear enhancement level +3, how much is it worth? Well, what does it do? It literally increases the enhanced level of all of your pieces of gear by 3. Now, you can get an idea as per how much that's going to be worth by going here, and you can actually skip forward on gear. If you don't have it already at level 40, or you have an old piece of gear, you can just skip forward on them, and when you get past +30, every single level past +30 is worth the insane amount. 5, 10, 265, 270, 275, 280. So orange chest armors are worth 5 CP per enhance past that level. Now, the even crazier part is that scales higher on reds. With every red piece of gear, the scaling is +1 past level 30. So let's break it all down on paper. And I can put you in, we can put in everything that I already know. So with Notepad, we're using our trusty Notepad today. We're looking like mega professional. We're gonna have 3 times 10, 3 times 10, we're just going to call it CP for the sake of ease, equals main hand. 3 times 9 CP equals your offhand. 3 times 5 CP equals your chest. 3 times 4 CP equals your helmet. And then 3 times 3 CP equals your boots, and 3 times 3 CP is equal to your gloves. So now we have to add all this up. It's going to be, oops, scrolled a little bit too far. Let's just make this bigger here. We're going to have 30 and 27 is 30 and 27 is 57. Add another 15 is going to be 72. Add another 12 is going to be 84. Add another 9 is 93, and 102. 102 CP just from one line on a stone. That is absolutely insane. And I just double checked my math really quick to make sure I was right. And yes, it's absolutely 102 CP. So we're looking at that. We're gonna go back and look at the Godstone in game, which I have right here. We're getting 102 CP just from this one line, gear enhancement level +3. We're getting 106 CP from the top row, 53 AP, 53 DP. So that's 106 plus 102 equals literally 208 raw CP. And that's what you're getting off of this restorative enhanced alchemy stone and the destructive enhanced alchemy stone. Those are the two. Those are the HP and the Black Spirit damage ones, respectively. Now, the critical enhanced alchemy stone, we're also going to be getting that theoretical 54 CP. That's the most efficient way to max your crit damage without a crit stone. Takes up 6 of those slots on your light stones, which could all be +9 of their respective stat, meaning you're getting another with the critical enhanced alchemy stone, you're getting another 54 theoretical CP on there that could absolutely be added to your character, making your grand total 262 CP from one Alch stone. And that is the absolute winner when it comes to CP. Best in slot alchemy stone right there. The critical enhanced Alch stone. Regardless, if you pull any of these, it's insane. You're gonna hop so many spots on a leaderboard. It's seriously not even okay. Okay, ready? We almost got through this without having Scarlet in the video, but she just wanted to come say hi. Now, all in, we were almost done evaluating the top tier level stones, but there's one thing that I totally missed. I did touch on it and mention it earlier. Every piece of red gear scales by an extra CP per enhanced level between 30 and 40, and that's the level of scaling that's used by these bonus levels from the gear enhanced stone. What that means is if you're wearing all red gear, you get your 262, you get your 208 or your 262 with the theoretical crit damage CP, but 208 for sure, plus an additional 3 CP per red, because it gets an extra 1 CP per enhanced level. That's a microphone. Probably makes a funny noise when you play with it like that. But this means you get all 6 slots up to an additional 18 CP from all 6 slots being red. So 208 becomes 226, 262 becomes 280 CP from one Alch stone. But this is going to update our hierarchy of stones that we have here. Critical Stone of Ultimate Power is now going to be underneath another double section where we're going to put the Destructive Enhanced Alchemy Stone and the Restorative Enhanced Alchemy Stone side by side, and then the absolute top of the pyramid crowned Critical Enhanced Alch Stone will be on the top at an unbelievable grand total value of 262 CP. So we have 262, we have 208 on your Destructive and Restorative Enhanced Alch Stones. Coming down to our Critical Stone of Ultimate Power, we're getting 54 and 106, which is 160. There's 160 CP of value in here. We have 129 CP of value. Yep, in our Critical Stone of Steel and our Critical Stone of Power, 129. And then, of course, we just have our base 106 on our Restorative Ultimate and our Ultimate Destructive, 106 CP each. Then our bottom row here is all of our base 75s. 75 DP, 75 DP, 75 AP, and of course, 75 AP. The Godstones have emerged. I wish you all the absolute best of luck in pulling them. What an insane, game-changing stone, honestly. It really, really, really is. Truthfully, I low-key want the destructive enhanced alchemy stone because I really do want... It's so hard because before, the advantage of the crit stone, which is only 75, I have the crit stone myself. It's only 75 AP, theoretical 129 when you put the crit damage on it. It's good. It's very good, but equipping the Stone of Victory or some of the PvP stones and getting your crit damage from your light stones seemed optimal then. This stone, however, is just so insanely better when it comes to min-maxing and the fact that the new ranked arena is much more CP based. Unfortunately, there's less CP scaling and evening out, so your CP plays a massive part in it now. That makes getting the perfect stone and really just cranking your CP as high as it can go the way to go again. Whenever they stop balancing CP, well, obviously you just want to push for the absolute max CP. Whew. Well, I have no doubts. I literally doubted it until I saw it with my own eyes today. I really, really did. I just thought there's no way something this broken could actually be in the game, but I can 100% wholeheartedly, I'm clicking on it in front of you, vouch that these are here now. Good luck getting them. That's going to do it for today's video. I really just had to dive in and math out these god tier Alch stones and really show you all how much value you can truly get out of them. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Stay safe. Stay inside unless you have to. This whole quarantine thing. I mean, it definitely is affecting some of us more than others. I miss going out, but I'm having fun. You know, I get to hang out with my daughter a lot more. I've been really being able to give a lot more time to making content for YouTube, which I'm absolutely loving. But yeah, I'll stop rambling on now. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, smash that subscribe button and stay classy.